Episode 10612 to 10613 is Wednesday the 13th of April 2022 at 2000 hours on ITV. Imran tells Abby he is flat hunting and suggests she could move in with Alfie, but she turns him down. Hearing from Kelly about how Abby saved her from taking the morphine, Imran is alarmed that Abby now is in possession of a bottle of morphine. Imran shares his fears with Toya and tells her that he intends to fight for custody of Alfie and he would love her to help him raise his son, as a family. How will Toya react? Meanwhile, in the factory, Faye shows Craig a fertility app she's downloaded to her phone. Craig confides in Beth that Faye wants to start a family. He feels it's too soon, but hasn't the heart to tell her. Unable to hold her tongue, Beth tells Faye that Craig isn't ready for a baby. Faye's shocked. Elsewhere, Maria admits that she might not attend Rick's funeral as she has her council reputation to think about. Gary's angry and reckons she should be putting Kelly first. Will Maria change her mind? Also today, Mrs. Crawshaw calls at the cafe and after a futile attempt to flirt with Roy, thanks Daniel for agreeing to organize the school trip with Nikki's help. Daisy's taken aback. Mrs. Crawshaw calls at Daniel's flat waving a bottle of wine and insisting he call her Ola. How will Daniel deal with his boss making a pass at him? Finally, Billy's concerned to realize Summer has been up all night revising and warns her she'll burn herself out, sending her blood sugars all over the place. Oddie calls to see Summer, but she sends him packing and when Billy reminds her that she promised to help out at the church, Summer's adamant she hasn't got time. Billy's worried. Amy promises Billy she will try and help speak to Summer. Episode 10614 to 10615 is Friday the 15th of April 2022 at 2000 hours on ITV. A determined Abby tells Kevin she would like to return to work so she can afford to buy some things for Alfie, but she is shocked when she discovers that Imran plans to fight her for custody of their son. Abby meets up with Elliot, her solicitor, and tells him she wants to apply for full custody of Alfie. Abby approaches Imran and reveals her intention to fight him all the way for custody of Alfie. Later, Imran resorts to dirty tricks. Meanwhile, Amy calls for Summer and persuades her to take a break and come for a quick coffee. When Roy gives them bacon sandwiches on the house, Summer pretends to be grateful and the girls take them back to the flat to eat. Amy leaves but returns to pick up her phone and is shocked to hear Summer retching in the bathroom. Summer denies making herself sick, but Amy's not convinced and threatens to speak to Billy about it. Clearly stressed, Summer begs her not to and promises it won't happen again. Elsewhere, Gary, Maria and Kelly arrive for Rick's funeral. Gary glances nervously about, hoping that none of Rick's cronies are going to turn up. As Gary, Maria and Kelly gather at Rick's graveside, a man approaches and spits on Rick's coffin, telling Kelly that he hopes he rots in hell. Gary snaps and punches the man. No one notices a photographer lurking in the bushes. Also today, when Daniel reveals that he's spending the day working with Nikki, Daisy's annoyed. Daisy admits to Jenny that she's not happy about Daniel spending so much time with Nikki. She takes Jenny's advice and asks Nikki to join her for a drink to quiz her about her feelings for Daniel. Finally, Sarah and Carla are dumbfounded as Kirk manages to win over the new client and he shows him round the packing area. Suitably impressed, Mr. Geronimo places an order. At Beth's insistence, Carla and Sarah reluctantly agree to promote Kirk and give him the title of extra office administrator.